So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's start with the ones in the styrofoam. Also included here is the 600-year-old sword that we're going to unbox last. Okay, never mind. Go ahead and start with the stuff on top because it's on top.
Just these?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's start with the stuff on top. We'll hit the styrofoam and then we'll hit the antique sword last.
I'll hand it to you guys. You can show them. We're on Discord right there.
We're on Discord. Scott just finished.
Discord fam.
Scott just finished his JSA, that is Japanese sword art class. He had like 20 some people in here. I can't even imagine what that was like to have them people. Hey, Lauren.
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt, which is in this confined space. I mean, basically, it's 16-foot wide space, and if you consider each sword, what was that?
Discord. Someone has a soundboard.
Okay,
Please
so
don't do that.
you want to come and someone bring this up here? Dave, you want to bring this over here?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
That is awesome. That's a new color.
This is a new color.
Beautiful.
This is a.
Beautiful blue.
My phone tends to make things brighter, probably to compensate for everyone's really sickly complexion. But this one here is more of a bright blue color. Oh, sorry, not a bright blue, a very dark blue color, but it's turning out very bright. So it's a very dark blue Sagio there. And yeah, and it's an Osuraku style blade. You can see here, can you hold it this way, Dave? You can see that it has the yokote is right there, right in the middle. So that's a big stabbing tip. So these are $475. These are a little bit on the pricey side. These are home sanmai, which is to say they are laminated 3 different ways. And we're gonna bring up, please don't touch the blade at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't do, yeah. Okay, let's put that aside so we can make sure to wipe that down. Yeah.
My apologies.
And yeah, this one's Ishime. So same thing, same blade, but this one is made of Ishime. Can you put that at the, Dave, can you put that at the very top? The very top?
I was doing, you know what I was doing.
Noto.
You were doing a noto, but yeah, sword store handling a sword is different from Kenjutsu handling a sword.
And my apologies.
I want to see 10 push-ups right now.
Do these all have? Oh, this one has a horimono.
So the one with the horimono is actually for a specific customer. So
So I'm putting this one with horimono back.
yeah, you put it on. I'll put this on the table. But let me show it first. I'll show this one first. And so this is the one. It has a horimono, which is an engraving in it. So that's pretty cool. But this is the only one we got. We have found that the horimono. I thought they were not popular, but all of a sudden people want to buy them. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more in the future. But these are once again the Osuraku style. He wrapped them. You remember they didn't actually have them wrapped in Saran wrap the last time, right?
Yes, they do.
So, all right. So that's all the main colors. That's actually, they're all, from here on out, they're all the same. So we don't have to, actually, no, wait, we do have one more color. We do have one more color hiding in here somewhere. We can,
You tie that.
of course, now we have to figure out the color later. After the unboxing, yes, we will show, you can see the longest katana under the TV up there. That's actually an odachi, but we'll show that after we're done unboxing. Here we are. This is the candy red.
Oh no, it's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I am sorry. This is more of a crimson. So we got actually several different colors. These are all the same blade, but notice this one is more of a crimson without speckle in it. So the last one we had is kind of had more of a speckle in it, but this does not have the speckle. But we do have the one with the speckle coming up. So it's in here somewhere. So we'll put this, we can move this one out. So I think in total we got 4 different colors, maybe 3 different colors. 3 different colors. No, 4 different colors.
Oh, this is the.
This is the original candy. The candy, the speckle candy. So very similar. Let's go hold these up so you can see the difference between the two. So this is the one without the speckle.
Get speckled, yo.
This is the one with the speckle. So you can see there is a slightly different red to them going on here. So that's, I think it's pretty cool, yeah. These are $475. They are Honsamai Osuraku. So I think that's actually all the different colors. We don't have to unbox any more of them.
Yeah, but this one is the same, the flat red with the crimson.
The flat red with the crimson.
The death red.
I'll leave these out on the table and you can figure out tomorrow.
So would those be like
And
a
Reeboks.
side on options, or what would these main rotations be? Just
A wakizashi is usually a side arm. This is the last, I can't remember if this is a custom order or not, so we will check it out here. I feel kind of embarrassed because I don't remember. The lion. This is a custom order, but I don't remember for whom. Part Same.
This is really pretty though.
It is a really pretty sword. Very nice looking sword. Yeah, I have no idea who this belongs
This is
to,
gorgeous.
so I will have to check into that later. This is a special order for somebody. I want to look at this though. It has a partial same wrap.
Yeah.
It has the lions on, or sorry, the tigers. Lions, tigers, bears.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Someone at Discord was showing off some swords like that.
And yeah, it has a really pretty Hadori polish. So it's a folded steel, the Hadori polish. So is this one of the ninja guys in? That's a big bulky. Thing on it. There might be something else. That's not a ninja guy.
All right, you heard him.
All right, let's see. Let's see who's right on this. Where is the bag for this one? I was right. Where is the bag for this one?
It's the long one. That's it.
So I'm gonna take this back. So this is one of our new budget tachi that just came in.
Emerald Imperial.
Yeah, and look at the deep curve to that guy. That has a massive curve.
Shut that off.
I'm gonna back this up.
Take this too. Don't drop it. You got it. There.
So this is
Look.
such a massive curve on this sword. And this is going to be about a 3, maybe 275 for this one. This is a 65 MN sword, if I remember. Is it clay tempered? I can't tell from here in the lighting. I don't remember if this is clay tempered or not.
I don't see a hum.
So then it is not clay tempered, so it is probably not too much. Hello, somebody who says something. They said, "Meng Li Kong Bu Niu Zhi." Is there any other unique sword in the shop other than Japanese or Chinese swords? Yeah, we have several. So we have 2 of these kinds of swords that just came in.
The rat.
They're the same sheet?
They're the same. These 2 are exactly the same.
But look at what's inside here.
Oh, you know what?
Different coloring,
so
though.
they use wrap.
So
And this is it blue, one blue and one
Yes.
green?
Here.
So one is blue and one is green. So we have 2 types of these, and we're getting more. So we have both blue and green. That's a pretty cool speckle. And then now we got the tack whack back. Say that really fast.
tack whack.
Tack whack.
Tack whack. Tack whack.
Tack whack. We got the tack whack back.
Half-life.
Can you put that on the thing up there? So we have to I have to ship one of these babies.
I've got 2 of them.
We got actually 4 of them.
Hell yeah, because these things.
These things are popular. The tack
This new
whack.
version is a little nicer. They did a little better job.
Yeah.
A little longer.
Trying to stab yourself. I'm very excited about these tachi and stuff. It's pretty cool. That is a nice curve. But the tack whack, maybe not so much.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this is a 5160 spring steel, very tough. The earlier version of this, we cut bamboo and it was still paper slicing sharp. And this is a pretty tough saya there. The scabbard is a kydex, I believe. Yep. We're not sure if it is Mekugi pinned or not. Okay. How do you manage fingerprints and rust? We don't touch the blade. Most of the time, we don't touch the blade.
I cease all respiratory function around the place.
All right, last but not least, this is the prize of the day. This is a 600-year-old sword we got from Matt Jarrell of Sohei Swords. We're getting, he's the one who did the lecture on Nihonto here and the changing shape of Nihonto. And we're getting a few swords from him to sell on consignment. And so here we go. We're going to take a look at this. The handle is really cool. Yeah, I think so too. That's a nice curve. That's what she said, Ryan.
There you go.
I'm immature. Yes, I know.
You have a good balance.
This reminds me of whoa, abonnet. That's dangerous. The saya did not come with the rest of the sword. All right, Dave got the saya.
Mother, you good?
It's a pretty basic side.
Yeah, it's a very basic saya, but this is a 600-year-old school. It is a Yamato style sword. Yamato is the region around Nara. And let's take a look at it. What's your recommendation for dual wielding 2 daggers in terms of Japanese swords? I'm not sure what you mean. Something always peaceful about these streams. I was more worried about customers. Me too. Let's see. Do we have traditional website? Yes, it's rvakatana.com. All right. Show me a katana. We are showing you a katana, and you know, hey, being polite is nice too. You know, please. We do appreciate please. Japanese daggers are called tanto. ASMR bubble wrap. Ha ha ha. What does ASMR mean?
It's like satisfying sounds, really loud. It helps people fall asleep. It's like
Oh, I'm falling asleep right there. You're right. It's got that crackle.
Yeah, it's satisfying sounds.
Satisfyingsounds.com. All right. So, Yamato style sword. Let's take a look at that blade. So this guy is roughly 600 years old, according to Matt Jarrell. Dan Q, you can purchase from rvakatana.com. Hey, Jacob, we're doing great. This is not a tanto. Steve, this is not papered. And so the evaluation comes from Matt Jarrell, who I trust far more than myself, but he believes it is a 1300s koto sword. And you can look at the sugata, the shape of it, most likely it is. He thought it was a tegai sword. And if you look at the straight hamon, you know, that's probably something. Can I, man? Thank you. All right. And so it has tight masame wrap, or not wrap, hara, and it has a thin sugaha hamon. So this could very much possibly be a tegai sword. Do we have someone come in? Is that my imagination?
Hey, how are you guys?
There is a hairline fracture through here.
So where are you from? New Jersey, where are you from?
New York.
You too?
There's a pretty big kisaki there, so it could be a Nambokucho style. And yeah, so once again, 100-year-old sword. This, according to Matt, was a GI take-home. It looks like probably someone took some like maybe not sandpaper, but they took off rust and corrosion. It was definitely not professionally polished, which will be why it is not super expensive. But anyway, here we are, 600-year-old sword. Thank you. We are located in Richmond, Virginia. Oh man, you guys are in Virginia. I used to live in Norfolk. Yeah, we're pretty close. Price on this Nihonto is, let's see, if I remember correctly, $22.50. $22.50. 600-year-old sword, double habaki, tight wrap. Wall hangers are us. Oh, sure thing, man. Unless it's spring steel, this is peek behind the curtain of a scam shop.
Eat a dick, jerk off.
It's all right, man. We can let the guy be a jerk. It's fine. Yeah, you can watch our
600-year-old sword, wall hanger.
Yeah, 600-year-old sword. Well, you know, 600-year-old swords belong on
600-year-old
walls.
sword, yeah.
Well, I know you think they belong to the cutting, but you know what? Maybe I'm not. Actually, it's $2,000 some. We're not going to cut with that just yet. Anyway,
This is pretty dope.
yeah, it's also a little not too tight, so we wouldn't be safe for cutting.
$2,000 skill test.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's our unboxing for the day. If you want to see anything, we have all kinds of interesting things. Unless it's spring steel. Man, you know nothing about swords, do you? And by the way, yes, we do have several spring steel swords, but you do not have to have spring steel in order to be a functional sword. You basically need a full tang. You need to have a level of durability. You know, your spring steel swords will not last against one of our S5 shock steel swords. That's just the fact of the matter. You'll find S5 is tougher. We have SX105E. We have several different types of spring steel, 9260, 51 CRV, a lot of different swords. Haters gonna hate, especially from Mama's basement. Ain't that the truth, Dan Q? But yeah, STU, your spring steel swords will not hold up to our S5 shock steel swords. Go to YouTube, Shad Diversity, check out him trying to break one of our swords on rock. It was chipping rock, but not breaking the blade. So you can STU, how about STFU? Okay, anyway, can you please show the longest katana? Lies at law. Yeah, whatever, man. Go, like I say, go to YouTube, look up Shad Diversity, look up Unbreakable Sword. He tried to break one of our S5 shock steel swords on stone, and it did not work. He could not break it. Are your katana signed? Forgive me for using the wrong terminology. Mr. Trauma, it depends on which one. Some of them are signed and some of them are not. Steve, no need to mute him. He can let him blabber. It's cool. It's cool. There's the longest, oh shit. Ran into some swords there. Pardon my language. Longest sword right here. You can see I am 6 feet tall, and this comes up to here on me. It is a super long blade. This one, someone say spring steel? Oh yes, this is sub 12 spring steel. Have you ever heard of that STU? Yeah, STFU. Anyway,
Jesus.
I know, brutal.
People get creative with this one.
Yeah. I know, if the guys handle us, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with them. Seriously, Steve, turn it back on so I can keep on.
What was he saying?
I shall taunt you a second time.
What do you say?
Huh? Oh, I'm saying our S5 swords will best his spring steel swords. He's like fake as AF and stuff like that.
Fake as a You're dumb as shit, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, we don't have to cut.
How do you wipe your ass and not cut yourself?
Anyway, all right. So muting him is a bad look. Yeah, I didn't want to mute him. I have a headache and no tolerance. Okay, that's cool, Steve. I leave that up for you since you're a mod. But anyway, anything you guys want to see here? Price for that sword? That one is $800. Once again, made by Cloudhammer Steelwork, $800. Who wipes? Joe Lane. I know you wipe with sandpaper.
Sandpaper. What's up, Joe?
Yeah.
Who else is there? Steve?
Ty Tucker, yes, that is a Nodachi. Celtic Knight. Is there a RVA shop in SG? No, RVA stands for Richmond, Virginia, and that is the only location we're at. Yeah, I didn't want to mute him, but Steve is the moderator, and I give him total leeway on that. Durability is spring steel. Spring steel can bend to about 90 degrees, depending on how it's tempered. It is pretty hard to break compared to, say, a T10. It's usually about 6 to 8 times stronger than T10.
Not all spring steels are the same. This is
Yes.
9260. Been about 90 degrees, not such bad.
Yeah, 9260 is pretty good. Actually, 9260 is really good. Sub 12 is better. 51 CRV4 is better. So yeah. Well, I take that back. Sub 12 is not as durable, but it's more rigid and holds an edge better. Let's go. You said the cheapest sword that we have is the Gold Plum. Let's call this the least expensive. This is the Gold Plum. It's made of 1060 steel. I wonder if STU is still around. Anyway. Now go away, or I will taunt you a second time.
Sorry, some nights I can
What's
handle it, some nights I don't.
what's the best spring steel? That really depends on what you're trying to do. What is the best for anything, Jason 6.0? If you're looking for durability, then something that can bend like 9260 or 51 CRV is going to be better. If you're looking for edge retention, then sub 12 will be better. Gold katana, that's y'all got? Yep, that's what we have in gold. No, he's gone. Okay, cool deal, Cook. What is the price of the long katana? It's $800. It's on rvakatana.com. Emma is $150, and we have Emma. Do we ever have Emma? I'm actually going to close this door and lock it so we don't have any more visitors. Are we coming in? You're free to come in if you want. Yeah, feel free to come in. I was about to shut the door, but hey. All right, here's Scott over here. Let's see. What do you think of S30V? I am not familiar with it, so I couldn't tell. That's not Emma? Sure. Okay. The price of the low-end sword is $70.
This is an Enma? Who is it then?
Yeah, let us know. What is a basic katana we have? Depends on what you want to do with it. The Moritaka Vortex is our best practitioner grade sword. When I say practitioner grade, I mean it's something you're going to use day in, day out. Let's see. Is there such a thing of a katana made of Damascus steel? Well, yes. Our best seller is a Damascus steel katana. So this one here is the Oni Damascus. If you guys got to go, I can do this by myself. You don't have to wait for Scott can leave. I'm in a habakiri, yes. Yeah, Emma. We said Emma, dude. Just because you can't hear my N doesn't mean it wasn't there.
Emma.
まあ、この人は日本語を喋れないから。なあ。エンマとエンマかと聞こないか。なあ。So which is to say, if you're saying something in Japanese and you are questioning us, I don't know, maybe you speak Japanese, but we all live in.
We all speak Japanese.
Yeah, there are 4 Japanese, 2 native speakers plus Scott and I are Yakuza Ben and Osaka Ben here. Is there a difference in price for sharp katana? All our katana are sharp.
They are sharp, yeah. It's what will hold it. Edge retention is kind of a big deal. So anything can be sharpened, but what hold that sharpness, especially if you cut. So everybody always asks, what's the best for cutting? Cutting what? Hard targets or soft targets? You really got to figure out what you're looking to cut. Now there are some steels that do well with lots of different different types of substrates that you cut. They're not really they don't necessarily excel in any one. So cool steels tend to be pretty good at that.
Somebody wants to see Ghost of Tsushima. And any thoughts on cold steel, Leo Convoy? I don't know enough about them, so I can't say. Opinions on Kobase blade with 1095. Kobase, you don't need them with 1095. Kobase actually weakens the strength of a sword in modern day terms. It's something that was necessary with ancient Tamahagane, but not necessarily nowadays in modern days when you have better quality steel. Which sword is best for the zombie apocalypse? Sorry, Ray. I don't know if you're still on, but the best one's probably that we have is S5.
S5, yeah.
Yes, David Baker came through today. I missed it.
Awesome. David Baker was here from Forged in Fire. He is so awesome. Very, very nice. What a great guy.
Were Nodachi more for combat against mounted combatants?
Yeah, mounted combatants and against pole arms. Remember, during that time period, this Warring States period, the Japanese were using 4 to 6 meter length spears. That's almost 18 feet. So the longer extension you had, the better. So that was a battlefield style weapon.
Jason 6.0 sent me an email. Yeah. The antiques, some of them are mounted in modern furniture and some of them are mounted in old furniture and several are in shiratosai. It really just depends. Why does the batosai have such a deep curve in the ska? Well, that's just in the movie. You know, we don't know if that's really what it. You know, I don't know. Did they actually have swords like this? I mean, they had tachi like this for sure back like early. What we found is that it helps cutting. We had a great time cutting with this sword. It just was amazing.
It was like Uchikatana. It probably wasn't Tachi. That was just mounted Uchikatana.
Mountain Stream Swordsman in the house.
Hey, Mark.
RVA Katana. That's us, Mr. Josh. Let's see. Any other questions that we can answer? Is that a type of katana? Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. See you later.
So you guys have a good night.
All right. We're going to shut this baby down. Scott hasn't eaten, and he's getting hangry, which is probably... yeah. Dooku, yeah. Well, as everyone pointed out, the curve is in the opposite direction. So, S5, please explain. It is a shock steel. So shock steel is super tough. It is more likely, less likely to break. I'm going to reverse this, by the way. And hold on a second here. I'm going to reverse both of these cameras now that Scott's leaving, and I'll talk a little bit longer. Oh, here I am. Okay. So here I am on... Sorry. I'm reversing these really quickly, and then I will be, let me just reverse these. Okay. Let's see, reversing it. Oh, why is it not reversing? Okay. All right, people, I am wardrobe malfunction here. I get this to work. Sorry about this. Everything is effing up. Okay, sorry about that. We're having some chaos going on with the phones. And I don't know why it's not. There we are. Okay. All right, now we are set. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are back on. Can't wait to see John and Scott's tattoo reveal now that they revealed their Yakuza. I'm not Yakuza. That's Scott. Funny thing, in the anime, Batosai Katana have a straight ska. Really? Huh, I did not know that. Are you selling bokken for beginners? We do have a couple of bokken, but really, if you're looking for a nice bokken, go to ebogu.com. They have a much nicer bokken than what we sell. Theirs is $75, ours is $25, if that gives you any imagination for that. Jason, you can send me an email at rva.katana@gmail.com. Let's see, I'm gonna go close our front door here. Okay, all right, and I'm back. How much is the affordable katana? Our least expensive one is $70. The best one for actual practitioner grade, one you could use day in, day out, $200. The $70 one is still doable. It's more like a deadly decoration. Excuse me, it's something you could put up on your wall, but if you needed to, you could use it, but it's not really great for using day in, day out. I think they only changed it in the live action. Oh, okay, I did not know that. Shinabi or Daryl, I'll take your word on that. Yeah, cool that Dave Baker stopped by. I didn't know. You know, basically Scott told me, like, right, I guess when he was leaving, so I was like, oh, well. Thank you for the info. Do you offer S5? Yes, we have one S5 sword in stock right now. Hey, it's Danny. Can't believe I missed the Yakuza backstory. Let's see. Any questions over here on TikTok or anything else? Oh, did you guys wipe down the one that Dave put his claws all over? Awesome, thanks. Let's see. All right. Looks like there are no other questions. I'll give you a couple seconds. If there are no questions, I'm going to shut this baby down. It is 9:30, and I want to go home and. Hey. ご苦労様でした。
はい、ありがとね。
Oh, the stuff you said. There's stuff you did not. Did you not? Did you send shippings off at all? Yeah. Okay, but you did not get the S5. Okay, I'll get that. All right. Ninjato, yes, we do have Shikomizue and Ninjato right over here. So, for example, this is the Zatoichi stick sword right here. So, for those of you who know who Zatoichi is, this is a stick sword, Shikomizue. And then we have another stick sword over here. But those are. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So there is another guardless stick sword. この前真剣の前は危ねえ。Let's see. How many swords can I accurately wield? I don't know, Noah. How many? Let's see. Let's see. S5 katana tend to sell out. Yeah, we have one left. It's a Handachi, very long. But we are getting some more. We're actually getting several of the Black Lotus, so I think they're all spoken for. They're shipping them to me in the next couple days, so I'm very excited about that. Trying to catch up with all the orders. Is the new Nihonto signed? No, it is not. It is a mume. It's cut down. It's osuriage, which means it is cut down. It was probably a pretty long sword at one time. Matt Jarrell put it in like 14th century, so it's 600 or actually. Yeah, 14th. So we're looking at about what 600 years old. 600 years old. Let's see. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Ray. All right. Anything else that people want to see or look at? Otherwise, I am going to shut this baby down. All right. So good night, everybody. Oh, did Scott show us how? Can Scott show us how to use the naginata? He could, but he already left. He just left. He's out the back door. I'm not going to call him back in. All right. See you guys later. Wait, says Jason. All right, Jason, what do you need? Okay, I'll see you later, YouTube.